Hi viewers, this is Nneka Toti and with me here is
Daniel Bassi.
Today we are going to be talking about the most trending topic in Nigeria today, codeine. Stay with me as we embark on a short break. Welcome back viewers. As I said earlier, we'll be talking about codeine, which has become the most trending topic in Nigeria today. A few days ago, the federal government banned the use of codeine in the country. And we know very well that codeine has been abused by the youth today. But let's embark on a short memory lane. Most of us know codeine as a pain relief drug for cough, which can also be used to moderate pain in people. But many youths have abused the drug today. Daniel, what do you think about this?
Well, we all know while we're growing up that when we had cough, our parents would give us codeine, that's Benylin with codeine. But growing up and seeing the way codeine has been abused by our youth is because most of this prevalent drug abuse stigma problem happens to do with the youth, and the youth is supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow. And let's come back to codeine. Codeine is mostly a controlled drug, which means it just can't go to the pharmacy to get this codeine. You're supposed to go with a prescription. But codeine has been so abused, and pharmacists and drug companies have become millionaires at the expense of our youths.
And these are people that are even supposed to safeguard the drug and not give it out to anybody.
So you see these pharmacists now, they've since codeine is in high demand, they've inflated the price. You see some pharmacies, and you don't just get it. If you want codeine, if they look at you and like, this one is just a hero who comes to get it, they'll say, go meet our manager. And the managers inflate these drugs above the price supposed. You see a bottle of codeine selling for 1,800 or 2,000 or 2,500 naira, depending on the demand. So it's become a problem because our youths have become so addicted to this codeine. And when you ask a boy, why do you take codeine? They tell you it's because of peer pressure, because I want to get high, or I want to suppress my feelings, or I want to get, I have low self-esteem and stuff like that.
But why would anyone even go to the extent of suppressing a feeling? You're supposed to feel something as a human being.
You don't understand. There's this thing I noticed about drug abuse in our country. If you know the things the extent people go because they want to get high, you'll be amazed. They smoke lizard shit.
I'm telling you.
They inhale gutter. They take Rafnol, Tramadol.
Go as far as going to pit latrine to sniff it. And somebody told me that they can even, you see youths rushing to pit latrine early in the morning to just inhale the heat. That is irritating. Yeah,
the paint we use in painting houses, people inhale the paint because of the feeling they get. And this potty they use in mending tires, car tires, youths take that too. And also you discover they take marijuana, SK, stuffs like that. They go to extreme length just to make sure that they are high.
And they spend so much money acquiring this.
Yes, they spend so much money, and sometimes they risk their own lives and safety too. And apart from the menace of this codeine, they take it in excess, abusing the prescription you're supposed to take. The maximum you're supposed to take for a particular drug, I think, is 3 times a day. But you see a youth finishing 1 bottle of codeine, and they disguise it in Coke bottles and Lucozade bottles, so you don't get to understand that you see a guy sitting beside you in the tricycle or in the public transport, you don't know that maybe he's taking Coke or Lucozade because that's the rampant drinks they mix it. You don't know that it's codeine. inside at the end of the day. And also they don't know the side effects this thing is doing onto their own health now and in the future.
The people are actually blamed for the high abuse of this drug is actually the managers of these pharmaceutical firms.
And their parents too.
Yes, the parents are to blame. You can imagine what I saw in the internet the other day of a father giving his 8-month-old son cigarettes. How will you do that? Why won't you let the child just grow up, make a decision? You're even supposed to be the custodian of that of the life of that child. So why will you even help the child to go through that part? You're supposed to guard the child. You're supposed to train up the child. So why go that far?
I saw some time ago at a bar, I saw a parent with their own daughter, I guess, because the daughter calls her mom and dad. They drank Star while the daughter drank Golda, and the girl is about 15 years old. And not just one bottle of Golda, 2 bottles of Golda. So our parents have a big role to play because they train up a child in the way he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. It has to do with, hey, watch the friends your children keep.
Peer pressure contributes.
Know where they go to.
Yeah.
Know what time they come back. Watch their appearance. Watch the way they act. Listen to their phone calls. If possible, be their friends on Facebook. You have to be up to speed in the current trends. Read about, because the parents are like, I see your child. Do you have cough? Yes, mommy, I have cough. No. See why your child is taking this cough syrup when he's not coughing. See the drugs. Look at their pockets. Do stuff. It's not about they're old enough to do what they or no, I don't want my child to be. Hey, you got to take care of your children so they don't become a menace to us in the society at large.
You know, there are some parents that have become so nonchalant about the lives of their children. They don't care anymore. They're just like, okay, I've given you food 3 times a day, so what else do you want? They just wash their hands off anything to do with the child. All they know is that you have your food, you've eaten, you have clothes to cover your nakedness and all that. But parenting goes beyond that. So parents are really to blame for most of these things happening in the society.
And also, you should also blame the youth. You shouldn't blame just the parents. You should blame the youth too. I feel every youth should know what is good and what is bad. You should know where you want to be in future. You should know the kind of leaders you want to be. I dream of being the Barack Obamas, the presidents, commissioners, doctors, stuff like that. But if you allow yourself to be engulfed in this drug abuse and this addiction, it cuts short your life, because at the end of the day, these youths have been involved in crimes and problems and troubles they didn't envisage they're going to be, but just because they're under the influence of these drugs. And also, let's talk about government. Government have a big role to play.
Yes, because it goes more than just banning it.
Mm-hmm. It goes beyond just banning the drugs. They have to set up enforcement. Also,
and they have to make it free. Mm-hmm. It's not just if they should put a what will I say, a price on it. It will even scare away people. So they have to. These rehabilitation centers have to be free and accessible to all youths and parents, so that they can actually go there to rehabilitate themselves.
And also, pharmacy owners, drugstore owners should also try to understand that we are trying to build a better Nigeria, better youths of tomorrow.
Yes.
Why get wealthy, why get rich at the detriment or at the expense of the leaders, of the lives and their health? Because these drugs we're talking about, they have health effects.
Yes.
Like, in the long run, you could start having seizures. It damages your organs. It causes because it reduces the amount of blood flow in your body, so it affects your internal blood flow. Sorry, it affects your blood flow and also your health generally at the end of the day. And also, it could cause death. It could cause death at the end of the day. And the more numb feeling you have, the more it affects your brain, because these things takes away oxygen from your brain. So it makes you act irrationally when you're supposed to think well. You don't. And also, let's talk about the remedy. At the end of the day, these people that have been addicted to these drugs, thank God the government has banned it, and we hope they enforce this ban, not just banning Emzo and the few companies. They have to bring in mechanisms where you understand that when you ban it, you enforce this ban, and those that have been found wanting, the manufacturers, the suppliers, the distributors, they should be brought to book, not just banning and
at least one person should be used as an example.
Yeah, and also don't forget, it's about the youth of our future. It's about the youth of tomorrow. Those people that have been addicted, we should also spread the news, not just the bad news now. Hey, you've been abusing this drug, but we need to help you. We are here for you. Not just arresting them, because a lot of arrests have been going on these youths who have been addicted to this stuff. No, you have to bring a way of, if you arrest them, fine. Not just locking them. They are not criminals. There are people who have unfortunately found themselves where they didn't think of the after effect of what they were doing. Hey, take them to rehab centers.
Talk with them.
Some of them don't go to school. Some of them are idle. That's why they do all these things.
Yes.
Some of them is because of peer pressure. So you have to, hey, we love you. We want a better future for you. We want you to live where you are and start thinking of the effect this drug has on you, your health, your family, and your friends and the country at large. So in the end, let's give them a listening ear. Let's give them the opportunity to talk. These people, sometimes they need love, they need understanding, they need someone to talk to. Government should bring up centers where people can just walk in. Hey, I'm an addict, I need help. Government should bring this help down to the people. And I think at the end of the day, we have to start from the home. You be your brother's keeper. If you have a friend who is a drug addict or who is abusing any of those drugs, hey, talk to them. Sometimes it's not love when you keep your mouth shut. If you love that person, talk to that person. In the end, we'll make Nigeria a better place for us.
Okay. As we've said in this talk show, it is very necessary that the government goes beyond just banning the drugs. It is not just codeine that we have now. We have tramadol and so many others. So it is necessary that the government enforce an agency that will look into all these pharmaceuticals to ascertain the kind of drugs that are sold there. Any drugs that can cause any harm to the youth, government should make sure that is banned. And government should make sure that rehabilitation centers are set up in order to help the youths and the parents. This is Abia Facts Television. Please like our page and comment on it with any questions or any observations so far. We'll welcome it and we'll be there to respond to any question.
Okay, so you're still on to Abia Facts Online TV. And it was nice having you. I got news for you. Abia Fact Online TV is officially launching on the 14th of May 2018. And we would love to have you, love to hear from you. Do you have programs you want us to attend to broadcast or present? Or do you have adverts? Do you have anything you want us to do? Just drop it on the comment section down. And trust us, we'll be prompt to reply you. And guess what? We have loads of content, loads of programs. You don't want to miss this station, so tell your friends, neighbors, brothers, sisters, pastors, and guess what? We'll be coming close to you. And we might just be broadcasting from your home. Who knows? So, we will see you. Abia Facts Online TV.